So in the previous videos, we have learned the three equations of motion and we have also learned how to derive them. Now before we start doing numericals on equation of motion, there are certain things you have to remember. So the first thing is, of course, you have to remember these three equations of motion. V is equal to u plus at, s is equal to ut plus half at square, and v square is equal to u square plus 2s. Now see guys, depending on what is given in the question, you have to do an interpretation. For example, whenever you're given in a question that a body is starting from rest, so whenever a body is starting from rest, this implies initial velocity, that is u is equal to 0. Is this clear? Similarly, in a question, if you're given whenever a body is coming to rest, that means the final velocity v is equal to 0. Next, whenever speed or velocity is increasing, that means you have to take acceleration as positive, and whenever speed or velocity of a body is decreasing, we'll take acceleration as negative. Next, initial and final velocity, generally take it in meter per second, take time in second, acceleration in meter per second square, and distance or displacement in meters. So these are the things you have to keep in mind. If you keep these things in mind, it is super simple. I repeat once again, whenever any body is starting from rest, that means initial velocity of that body is 0. Whenever a body is coming to rest, that means final velocity is 0. Whenever speed or velocity is increasing means acceleration is positive. Whenever speed or velocity is decreasing means acceleration is negative, retardation or deceleration. So we'll have to take the value of acceleration as negative. Next, try to keep u and v in meter per second, time in second, acceleration in meter per second square, and distance or displacement in meters. So most of the time, these are the units which we'll be using. Is this clear? So I hope all these concepts are clear. So now let's practice numericals based on equation of motion.